Hey you guys, what's going on? Today I thought I would make a list of my favorite games of 2016. With the start of the new year, I just thought it would be fun to look back at the last year of games and make a list of my favorites. But before I get started on this video, I want you to comment your favorite game of 2016 down below. I want to know what you guys were playing this last year. And before I get into the top 5 list, I want to give some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is Stardew Valley. This game is easily the best indie game of 2016 and is definitely worth picking up, especially since it just went on consoles as well as PC. It's really just a fantastic game no matter what platform you're on. It's one that I can't recommend enough. The next honorable mention is Doom. Doom is easily one of the best games to come out in 2016, and it's arguably the best. However, I didn't want to put it on this list because it has practically no story. The multiplayer isn't really that great. There are quite a few problems I have with the game in general. But as far as what Doom actually is and what it's supposed to be, it's an amazing game and absolutely worth the purchase. But for those reasons I said earlier, it didn't really make sense for me to want to put it on one of my lists. Now, starting off this list at number 5, I decided to pick The Division, and to be honest, on release, The Division was horrible. It was just absolute shit. But after a few patches and 2 DLCs later, it's actually in a really good place, and the survival DLC makes the game absolutely worth it. But I honestly can't recommend buying this at a full retail price. I recommend waiting for it to go on sale. It usually goes on sale for about $30. And when you buy the survival DLC, assuming you only buy the survival DLC and not the underground, it'll put you back about $45. And I think $45 is a really good price for the Division and the survival DLC. That's what I really recommend you do because I really don't think it's worth $60 then $15 for the DLC. Next up at number 4, I have to pick Dishonored 2. The PC release of this game was absolutely horrible, but since then it's been fixed, and I bought it on console anyway, and it's a fantastic game. I really love this game, and I've played through it several times already. I really don't know if I can recommend it at a full $60 though. Honestly, this game is amazing, but it lacks content. I mean, there's no multiplayer, and the single player campaign is really short. Dishonored games really bank on replayability, and in that aspect, yes, it does. You can play it several times over like I have, but not a lot of people are super enticed to do it. So I recommend just picking it up on sale, maybe $30. That's a pretty fair price for this game. Coming in at number 3, I decided to pick Titanfall 2, and I absolutely love Titanfall 2 because the developers actually listened to the community and made all the changes we asked for. They gave us a single player campaign that wasn't present in the last game, and they actually gave us a variety of Titans to use in multiplayer. And this game overall is just an absolute masterpiece. But sadly, it undersold because it was released within a week of Battlefield 1, and I believe like maybe 2 weeks of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This is one of the few games that I will actually fully recommend buying at a full retail price because the game is just that good. Honestly, if you are disappointed by Call of Duty, buy Titanfall 2. You will not be disappointed with this game. Everything Call of Duty Infinite Warfare promised, Titanfall delivered and more. It did it so much better. Next up at number 2, we have Overwatch. Overwatch absolutely took the world by storm with its interesting mix of MOBA and first-person shooter gameplay, dubbing the new genre the hero shooter. It is insane what this game has done, and it's still one of the most fun games I've played in a long time. This game is absolutely fantastic for all players regardless of what you want to do. Whether or not you want to play casually, competitively, that's just amazing. You can do it all in just that game. It's really weird though that it's only multiplayer. That's kind of a drawback, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't recommend you buying it for $60. Really not worth it. However, One of the best things about Overwatch is that it goes on sale all the time. So with it going on sale so frequently, the $60 price tag isn't really a problem. And finally, at number 1, I have to pick Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 is arguably the best shooter to come out this year, which is actually really high praise because this year is pretty much the year of shooters. I mean, matter of fact, 4 out of 5 games on this list are shooters. This was an absolute win for shooters, but if you weren't a fan of shooters, sorry. But Battlefield actually did really well, and it is a fantastic game that I absolutely love. And I actually can recommend this at a full retail price. I don't know if I'd go for the premium versions of it though, like the fucking $120. I always thought, Battlefield with their DLCs was way too expensive. But right now the base game is tons of fun and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. And I can recommend it. If you pick this game up, you will not be disappointed. But that's my top 5 games of 2016. If I miss one, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm Motionless Gaming, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.